not have noticed the refund at the top, this $5,700, is assuming that this individual qualifies for earned income tax credit. You may also notice that we haven't filled out the EIC due diligence questionnaire, the 8863, at this point. So where is that located and when do we complete it? Well, as you can see where we're at summary and print. We've already gone through basic info, entered in all of our income, health insurance, and so forth. And we still qualify for EIC until we answer those questions. So if we answer the questions correctly, it stays. If we answer the questions to where it disqualifies us, then we lose the EIC, right? The circumstance doesn't apply, then you don't get the credit. So we're going to click continue. After this, you can see currently under our payments that we have $3,530 or $33.59 in EIC currently calculated. If I click continue, it's going to take me to my EIC checklist, and we're going to answer these questions appropriately. Was the taxpayer a non-resident alien any part of the year? Well, no. Oops. No. And you can tab and arrow through the questions if you know how they're asked. Obviously, I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes. You need to ask your customer the question. Who provided you the information? Taxpayer or spouse? What information do they have in here to validate that they had a business? Well, they brought in their business license. We saw that 1099 miscellaneous that we input earlier. And why not? They got a business bank account. Can anybody qualify dependent as their own child or on their tax return? No. Do you have any residency documents? Yep, their school record, social security card, blah, blah, blah. Okay. At that point, we would click continue, and it would allow me to maintain the earned income credit. Okay. You can see it qualifies. We've answered all these questions. Now, let's take a scenario where most everything is matching up and we think that this individual should qualify, but for some reason they're not going to qualify. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go add some investment income, and we're going to drop off that EIC, and then I'm going to show you where it will tell you why this individual doesn't qualify, or maybe we'll bump up the dependent age or something. Hold for me real quick. So I added some investment income to this return, and we're clicking back down through. We're getting to the end, and our refund's just not looking right, right? Why is it so low? Oh, what are we missing? I'm going to click continue to summary, and it's going to do some calculations. And what is it telling us? Reason for no earned income tax credit. Why no EIC, basically, is what we always refer to it as. The EIC checklist was not answered correctly. Well, yeah, it was. But our investment income was greater than $3,400. We made $7,500 in rents on that investment property, thus disqualifying us. Okay, so if you have $3,400 in stock transactions or investment income of any kind, or capital gains, maybe you sold a house right away, you made some money on it past that before that 2-year period, you're going to get taxed. It's going to count as investment income, and there's no EIC available. So please make sure to check this if you have any questions. If it's an age validation, it will tell you here, the dependents or the taxpayers under 24 years old or older than 65, all that sort of stuff. They made too much money. All that will pop here and give you an explanation as to why no EIC. Hopefully that makes a lot of sense. We appreciate the opportunity to demonstrate the program for you. And if you have any questions, give us a shout. Thanks.